Alright, so I ran this maybe 2 or 3 times. I don't know. It's got a timer on it. But the knobs all do look pretty clean. Let's see here. I gotta let them dry. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. They weren't real bad when I put them in there, but they were definitely bad on the radio. And but this is really gonna be kind of cool to use this when I get another radio or something that has like super filthy, dirty knobs. So if I was gonna do this in a hurry, I would take them outside and got an air compressor and I'd blow everything off of them. We'll just leave them like that for a minute. But yeah, these are on Amazon or something, but it's $5 at Goodwill. And I just have dish soap in here with water. And I had the same stuff in this container this morning to soak the knobs. And I didn't have to scrub the white line on all of them. They were really nasty. I try not to actually mess with these because what happens sometimes you can accidentally like wipe the paint out. And I think I see a mark in that one. I used the popsicle stick, but it goes a long ways to do that on a radio that's grimy, and depends on the radio. Like this one here, this one's pretty clean, but all of these collect dust in these little notches. This Kenwood's actually really nice with the metal knobs above it. You guys can't see it, but with the Kenwood, these are actually pretty clean. So it could be worth getting one of these if you're going to be, working on radios and restoring things with knobs. I never used one before, other than tattoo stuff. And I don't remember because it was a long time ago, like 20 years ago. So, anyway, they've been around for a while. They used to be kind of expensive back then. So, we're going to be putting this radio back together. And I'm just going to blow all these out. Call it good enough. So, yeah, I'll get all the knobs back on it and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so certain ones go a certain way. And just make sure that we have it all the way a certain way. Because they're not keyed. You're going to find they're going to want to go on a certain direction. This one's kind of loose, so we're not going to put that one over there. One of these, you need to every once in a while just gently spread these fuckers. I made a mistake on a guitar amplifier, or getting a little aggressive with it, and it snapped. I had to come up with an idea to modify it, because it would have been a lot of work to actually replace. So you're gonna find they're gonna want to fit a certain way. Try all the different knobs and see if one lines up better than others. Some of them might be indexed slightly different. Okay. Okay. Make the RIT. But this is probably one of the nicest things you can do for an old radio. Just because The knobs have never been cleaned, you know. They're covered in grime. This one's... Man, that fucker's on there. These two were kind of loose, so let me get my skinny screwdriver like us. I'm just gonna go. I just put a little pressure on it. Just go like that. Okay. Okay, that's a lot better. I can pull on it and it doesn't immediately come off. Okay. This one, on the other hand, is still pretty sloppy. I'm going to do it again. It just does not want to play nicely. I wonder if there's something wrong with the knob. That one's really on there. Maybe the knob is damaged. So I guess maybe a little bit. Just be careful. There we go. Not great, but I don't want to push my luck. There's a little bit of crap in here. Some polishing compound might come in really handy right here on this. There's something that was stuck on there. Meter looks pretty good. I'm going to try to index the knob exactly how it was. I think when I had it right here, I was looking at it and I can see the mark. It doesn't matter, but I'd like to have it back where it was. Make sure you're not putting it too close. Give it a little bit of a space. I've seen guys do this all the time. They put them too close. And then the thing rides on to the face, or it'll intermittently touch it because it's got an outer round. So this is that radio in all its glory now. You can do some other stuff, like clean out the screws with a little pick, you know, anything. Like popsicle sticks are usually pretty good just because it's wood. These have been opened a lot. When you see these Icoms like that, they're brass screws. They get damaged really easy. I don't know why somebody opened this thing up so much. On the bottom, well, they're going to be boogered because this thing doesn't have rubber feet. But it's definitely a neat radio from the time period. You've got your Icom 751 type of connector. Look at all that. So we need to get that off of there with the toothbrush. Where to put it? So this is nasty. You're gonna, you know, work on radios and clean them. You'll come up with some other stuff that works. I don't do this very often, but I used to do it a little bit more often. And a lot of times what I'll do, if it's really bad, I just get the compressed air out You got to be kind of careful though, because it can be too strong. You can damage stuff. So anyway, it's a 25 watt 1979 ic-255a, and she's ready to go. Nice and clean. You should see the shine on these knobs, like on the aluminum trims. I think it's crazy. I don't know if why I can't catch it on the camera here. I mean, they're like very reflective. There we go, you can see it now. So this is a nice looking radio now. It's not amazing, I need to get that corner. But, and there's some weird spots where the silver is worn off. It has this really nice feel to it. It's solid. It's about the size of an Icom 706. Its ergonomics are just really nice. You have a large VFO knob, which is one of the things I've always kind of hated about the UHF, VHF stuff. And the vinyl covering feels great. It just has a positive feel to it. You're just like, nice. So, I have this microphone from the other radio. I don't really need DTMF, but then I have the original microphone too that I need to clean up later on. I'm just going to put it on 14652 and have it, it'll be sitting there with its own antenna, and maybe I'll hook up the amplifier to it. Thank you guys for watching.